Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour Journal entry for August 22nd, 2025. It's a hot one today. We're over 90 degrees, and we're just now starting to get some relief with some cloud cover. So it's been sunny all day, which is a good thing because my power was kind of low this morning, and the reason for that was because of the new water pump that I installed yesterday. And so plumbing is not my forte, is that I'm much more comfortable doing electrical work or electronic work. And so when dealing with plumbing, I'm not quite as adept. And so anyway, I installed this new pump yesterday, which is a half horsepower pump, which is in electrical terms an 8 amp 120 volt pump. And so what it was doing is it was just continuously running, and it would get really, really hot and continuously run. And so I would just have to unplug it, plug it back in. And then yesterday afternoon, I kind of figured out that the pressure switch needed to be set down to a lower threshold. And I'm not absolutely sure that I'm doing everything right with the pressure switch. And it involves turning these nuts that raise the startup pressure and the cutoff pressure of the pump. And this particular pump, the pressure switch, is supposed to turn it on at 20 psi and supposed to turn it off at about 35 psi. And there's another variable where you have to set the pressure tank pressure to be 2 psi lower than the startup psi. So in this case, it's supposed to be 20 psi, and then I set the pressure tank up to 18 psi. So I had to actually let quite a bit of air out of my normal pressure tank. And so the previous pump was operating more in the 30 to 50 range. And so it was actually getting up to 50 psi. And so now what's currently happening is the pump only gets up to 28 psi, and it just won't. The pump keeps running, and the psi does not go up, and it doesn't cut off. So the way that I would think that it should work is that the pump would get to the maximum psi and then just shut off. And so it should go directly up to 36 or 35 psi and shut off. And so it would get to 28, and even though the pressure switch is set to 35 psi, it just sits there at 28, and just the pump keeps running. And so that kind of happened last night, and it basically kind of ran our batteries down, and we started this morning at like 10%. And so luckily we've been able to get up to almost 80% now on the batteries. And I was able to set on the pressure switch so that it would cut off at 28 psi. And so now it kicks on at 20 psi and then puts 8 pounds of pressure in there, pumps for a while, and then cuts off. And so basically we've got 28 pounds psi water pressure in the house, which is quite a bit less than 50 psi. So we're getting water, and we're not running out of water, but we're at a lot lower water pressure. So I'm not absolutely sure how to solve the problem. I think, unfortunately, we may need a bigger pump, but we'll see. And it just it seems that everything I've been doing is because of trying to support the hot tub, and I'm beginning to doubt the wisdom of that. And it's a case of the difference between calculation and measurement. And in engineering terms, is that I could calculate that our solar system should be able to handle the hot tub with ease, given the amount of solar panels we have and the amount of batteries and stuff like that. And in actuality, things are different, is that we're not able to keep the hot tub up to the 104 degrees with the system that we have right now. So anyway, it's kind of like literally back to the drawing board. So that's what's happening on the Mesa today. Cheers, everybody.